this group really wants to try and help, DFI in its mission, and we're looking for, for a great executive director to help that partnership to grow into what, up till now hasn't been able to happen. So we're looking forward to that. So Reyad Shah is our DFI.
Thank you all for having me here today. I'm really excited to kind of share my vision, who I am, and how we're moving forward. A little bit about myself. I grew up 2 streets up on the left for my entirety of my life in Framingham until I moved to Butterworth Park downtown. I worked takeout downtown, right underneath us right here for 3 years during high school, and I worked the function room. Then I moved over to the Boys and Girls Club, Smock Suburban, and then I worked at the school district for about 8 years there on various roles. So Framingham has really afforded me a lot to who I am in a professional manner, as a person, and just a societal human. So I saw this as an opportunity to really give back to the city that really made me who I am today. And I'm really excited to see so many faces that I know and new faces I'm really excited to meet. And it's really been great to feel all the overwhelming support that everyone's been reaching out to me. So I thank you all for doing so, and I hope you all continue to support us as we move forward in this. As I started in this about first month or so in this role, I've really found out that there has a little bit about a disconnect between the businesses, our organization, and city departments, and the other nonprofits that are in the city and what they do for each other. So part of my strategic plan and mission going forward, especially in this first 30, 60, 90-day period, is really building brand recognition and people understanding what DFI can do for them. And I say that because I go into some of these businesses. I've been into about 55 businesses already in about less than 30 days, introduce myself, let them know who we are. And 50 to 60% of them are, wait, how much do we have to pay? And I'm trying to explain to them that, like, no, it's free. Like, I'm here to help. Who's helping for free? Like, I don't understand this. Like, what's going on? So really going to as I go around and working with the businesses and finding out the small nuances that they all have, right? I go and help Urbano's Furniture with a signed facade issue and have the permitting and getting it switched over. And then so Elton, the manager over at Urbano's, like, hey, I'll go around with you to some of the businesses and introduce you to some of them so that we can make that hand-over-hand introduction. I can't do this solo. So I need to reach out to partners and seek out that support to help with this process. Thank you to John, actually allowed me to invite one of my new interns from Mass Bay, Alex. What's really nice is Alex is one of many coming to support Downtown Framingham Inc.'s efforts in moving forward in 2023. Right, so Alex is coming from a web development background, and I met with another student from the business coordinator department that speaks Spanish, that's going to be working with Energy Fit and Downtown Creamery on working with a cost loss sheet and understanding what their aesthetics of their menu is and understanding the market research of the prices, and that the business owners say they're expensive and no one's coming to them because they're expensive, and I asked them, well, do you know what your market research is and where you are in relation to everybody else? And no fault of their own, they just don't have that knowledge, right? So I sit down with them and I give them one template to work off of how do we get this cost reduction down while I work with Mass Bay, work with the business chairs at the business department at Framingham State to get these students from the finance, accounting departments, marketing, web design, to then go to these businesses and have this very intimate relationship building, because some of these students probably live down the street from them, or they're connected by a family member or by somebody else that they might know indirectly, and they want to give back. They want to support the community that is helping build who they are. I mean, I know I do. That's why I'm in this position. That's why I've stayed in the city for so long. That's why I plan to continue to stay in the city for so long. And I want to keep building up those experiential learning opportunities to help not only my organization, but the businesses, the city departments, the universities, and build up this professional network of an economic vitality that is an ecosystem within Framingham. Somebody had asked me, well, is Framingham a good starting point for professionals? And yes, and I would say, well, my story, and probably a lot of your stories, are Framingham started your career, right? It grew your career, and you're still here ending your career, right? So I think Framingham can be a place to start, grow, and finish your professional career, and it starts with building those small, intimate relationships and getting those students, and if maybe these students from Framingham State or Mass Bay or other organizations, state or the high school, maybe it's not really city planning or directly with aligning with our mission and vision, but that doesn't mean I can't go to, say, deputy chief or a chief and say, hey, I have a criminal justice major, sociology major that's really looking to do some data collection and working dynamically with the police department. You guys have an opportunity for that. Or how can I work with deputy chief on creating data and creating surveys to go out to the community and see what they want. What are they looking for, right? Because we can create a whole great event calendar, but if we're not asking what people want to see, they're not going to show up. As much as we plan and have the best DJ and the best food and the best bouncy house and the best popcorn machine and all the bells and whistles of the community partners, if that's not what the community wants, then they're not going to show up for it. So I need to get on the boots on the ground with the interns, with the police department, with the mayor's office, with Sarkis Department of Economic Development, with the universities and colleges to get these boots on the ground with me. Because I've been walking about 7 miles every single day, up and down 135, 126. Some of you beeped at me, so I like that, I appreciate it. I love the beeps, I will always say hi. But I want to get everybody else down there. I want to see that it's active. I want to stop people on the streets and ask them, like, hey, do you know what this building's called? Did you know this was the Bullard building? I'm like, what's the Bullard building? I thought this was a dental place, right? So giving them that historical value. Yesterday, I was able to bring a human services class from Mass Bay to SMOC at 75 Hall Street, the old Windbrook Hotel. Inside of that, they're creating a new day center for folks that are housing insecure to go in there and take showers, to do their laundry, to get some resume or interview skills. And so when I met with Ed and Leslie that work at SMOC a couple weeks ago, I said, well, man, what's the next step of that? If they already have the laundry, they already have the showers, well, people need haircuts. So I'm going to go, and I've already got 3 barbershops that are willing to donate their Monday mornings to go in there from 11 to 12 and do haircuts for about 4 to 5 people on a monthly basis, as Ed and Leslie are going to work with me dynamically to say, hey, these people are using the space appropriately, so let's build them up to get them to the next step. So we are working in each and every day, figuring out what folks are going in there, how they're using it. Are they using it appropriately? Do they want the next step? Or are they just looking for a place to do their laundry and hang out, which again is fine as well. We'll just keep being consistent. We'll go there, we'll offer services and offer as much help and support. But again, I want to be as visible and as active and supporting of everyone's efforts to make downtown Framingham and Framingham as a whole thrive. Because again, it has really, really afforded me into my professional lifestyle and who I am just as a person. So I really want to give that back to the city.